Hi, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new, welcome. My name is Dagny. I'm a New York City-based Argentine tango dancer, teacher, and performer, and this is a tango-related channel. So not only do I talk about tango drills and different steps to practice, but I also like talking about tango-related content. That could be clothing hauls, shoe hauls, or in the good old days, travel vlogs when I went to various tango festivals. So if any of that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And let's get on to the clothing haul. I just wanted to say that this video is not sponsored. Everything that you see I purchased with my own money. I was not asked to do this review. I just wanted to share with you what I look for as a professional. So when I'm thinking about performing and also when I'm thinking about dressing for a milonga, the types of factors that I take into account when I'm purchasing tango clothing. Tango clothing can be any clothing that you want it to be, but we are lucky to have some handmade pieces made by artisans in the United States, and all of these pieces are from a company from California, and they're made by a woman called Rena, and her store is Aterlier Vertex, as you see in the title, and I am very happy to share these pieces with you. I will be evaluating these dresses by a couple of factors, and they're just what I find important, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll be the same for you. But the first one will be a sidestep test, which for me during performances is super important, that I'm able to take a huge sidestep and not feel restricted by my clothing. Not as important during milongas because we don't have to take big sidesteps. Which tip, if you do have dresses that you like that are super tight, save them for very crowded milongas. Not that those are happening right now, pandemic, but you can get away with taking small steps in your beautiful tight dresses in ways that you wouldn't be able to in spaces that are bigger. My next factor is how much the dress flows. I really personally love flowy dresses, but of course there are really gorgeous form-fitting dresses, but I just love to see the movement of the fabric, especially for performances, because you just want to see that fabric flowing. My personal preference again. And third, how much I can move my arms and my upper body. I am not very gifted in the upper body department, and I don't like to have super low necklines because I feel super uncomfortable. I know that I'm gonna have a wardrobe malfunction, so I need to feel like I can move my arms. I can only wear strapless things if I'm literally sitting in a chair, not moving at all. So we're going to also be evaluating based on how comfortable I feel to move my arms, and then lastly, how I can move my legs. So can it tolerate doing big movements? Again, some of the more form-fitting dresses restrict how much you can move your legs, so I will be discussing whether or not I feel like I have a full range of motion for my dresses. Now onto the dresses. Super exciting. I ordered these dresses on a Sunday and they arrived the following Monday, so it took a little bit over a week, and I really tried my best to resist making audible noises of delight as I opened this package, but everything looks good. All of the dresses came in individually wrapped bags and with my receipt. So pretty. Oh, gorgeous. So I ordered 4, and we have to try them on, of course. And now for the fun part. This first dress I think is my favorite. It has a peach stretch velvet body with a silver sequined tail, and the fabric catches the light so beautifully. So many of my clothing for tango are super dark, so it's nice to have something light and pink and bright. The side steps were super easy, no issues. The tail had a lot of space, and I liked that the stretchy liner on the inside didn't go all the way down, and so the tail is able to hang, and I know that I'm not going to get my heel caught into the tail. Definitely twirlable. I love being able to move and feel that the fabric is moving with me. And our movement checks out, or so I thought. I actually ended up filming in this dress, and the neckline kept on migrating for me. I think it was slightly catching on to my partner's jacket, but just moving around here, I was totally fine. Little did I know, but I think I might add something to the neckline to cover it a little bit more. This might not be a problem for you, but I usually feel more comfortable when the neckline is higher. It was a little bit annoying. I was worried about it the whole time. Leg mobility is great. Again, I appreciate that the inner stretch liner didn't go down too far, and getting it caught in my heels only happened one time when I was actually dancing in it, and so that was really relieving. All in all, I really love this dress and can't wait to wear it again once I make my adjustments. So this dress is almost identical in shape to the first one, although of course it's a different color. It has beautiful embroidery, which makes it quite heavy, but the shape just twirls so beautifully. So you can see the amazing detail on the tail. Just like the first, the side steps were super great. Nothing's getting caught. I have complete mobility. And before I use this dress, I will definitely do something to make the neckline higher for me. It does not work for me when it is so low. Of course, the twirlability is super beautiful, and because the fabric of the tail is so heavy, it creates such a beautiful movement. Yeah, that embroidery is just so gorgeous. And leg mobility is great. Again, like I said in the first one, the inner liner doesn't go all the way down, so there's not as big of a chance of getting the heel caught. And if you have any suggestions about what I should do about the neckline, do leave them down below. I am debating between trying to pull the back of the neck to make the halter a little bit shorter and possibly overlaying some kind of mesh or a sequin detail at the front, but all in all, I cannot wait to wear this stunning dress. This third dress was the most casual one that I ordered, and I would definitely say it is more appropriate for a milonga, and it was super lightweight, super comfortable material, sort of made out of a mesh. You can't really see here, but it was actually a little bit see-through, the upper layer, but it was double-lined. The side steps were actually pretty comfortable compared to other dresses in this style that I've tried. Of course, with a mermaid style dress, they can be a little bit tight around the hips, but I was pretty comfortable. As far as twirlability goes, it is a mermaid style dress, so only the bottom part twirls, but that's okay. And the arms were quite comfortable and secure with a 3/4 inch sleeve, so all of the movement was fine. I didn't worry about having any slips, so that's always really good. I can move quite a bit. And the leg mobility was pretty good, given that it is tight all the way to the mid-thigh, but like I said earlier, it was pretty stretchy, and so surprisingly I had no problem moving, which is really great because I hate when I'm wearing a dress that's too tight to be able to fully extend. I'm always worried about dresses with skirts that have stretch material because I find that my heels get caught, so that's definitely what I'm worried about with this dress. And lastly, this stunning piece really impressed me. I did say the peach one was my favorite, but honestly, this is probably the second runner. Actually, they're all so gorgeous. What am I saying? This was super surprising because I never really wear silver. I'm definitely more of a gold girl. And oh my gosh, I just could not believe how beautiful this dress was. Super stunning. The side steps were actually really easy because of the back slit, which this is also a first. I tend to not gravitate towards dresses with back slits. I have seen too many performances with a back slit malfunction, so I was a little bit worried, but you know, look at this twirl, look at the sequins. I just can't take it. So beautiful. Yeah, that slit's gonna kill me. I might just be too worried to actually wear this to tango, and I might repurpose it, but hey, at least the arms check out. Like I said, if it comes down to it, I might just keep it for other special occasions because I am so scared that I'm going to have issues with the slit. there's really no room for error here. None at all. Oh gosh. But that does mean that I have some pretty great leg mobility, so definitely able to move. Yeah, it's just that one slit in the back, but it really does move quite beautifully. And yeah, thankfully it had a higher neckline, but it's so, so comfortable. Again, stunning dress. I need something to wear this to because it's just super, super beautiful and has now converted me to silver dresses. So in conclusion, I ended up keeping all 3 of the dresses that were the fancier ones. I returned the mermaid dress, the one that's a little bit more casual. It just didn't quite fit so well around my waist. It was actually kind of baggy, and I was still kind of worried about getting my heel caught. But I did want to show close-ups of the fabric of the other dresses because it's just, I felt like the distance, you couldn't really see it. So peach crushed velvet, absolutely beautiful. I mean, in the sunlight, it's just so shiny and reflective, along with this wonderful tail. Again, the sequins. Ooh, so pretty. Just catching the light, and it's like a floral pattern. So stunning. Love this one, love this one. So this is the one that I have had experience wearing. The other 2, I have not yet had a chance to wear these, but here's the blue one. So again, similar shape. So what I was saying was I might try to make this part shorter for me because boobs. So yeah, it's nice crushed navy velvet. And then look at that. Oh, it's coming up a little black, but it is like truly a navy with stunning embroidery on the bottom. So it doesn't wrap around all the way, it's just on the front here. On the front and then on the back. But that is, oh my gosh, so pretty. I mean, just stunning. Just stunning. So that's the blue. I mean, the detail is so much crazier in person from far away. I knew you guys couldn't see the details. And then the last one. Here we go. My silver, my beautiful silver dress. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Oh, stunning, stunning. So reflective. And a little bit of the ruching right at the top of the slit. Super pretty, super flattering. Again, catches the sunlight gorgeously. So I am so excited to try all of these dresses out. Again, I had to make some repairs to the 2 that are the halter style, but I'm just so excited to wear these dresses. I really cannot wait. Things are starting to open up again in New York, so we'll see. Not that any of these are that casual, but every day is a cause for celebration. I think this pandemic has taught me that I definitely want to dress up more. I already love to dress up for tango, but ain't no time like the present. Enjoy every moment, and that means dressing up for even the everyday. So, you know, just trying to feel a little bit better about being stuck inside. But I hope you guys had fun with the dress selection that I chose. They are expensive, so do make your choices wisely. Of course, support our local businesses. So I'm very happy to have my money going towards a small business. As somebody who used to sew and used to sell clothing, the amount of joy that somebody gets knowing that their piece is out in the world and being enjoyed is just, well, at least for me, it was not a very articulate experience, clearly, but just the immense joy that I got seeing the people wear them, having had feedback that people really enjoyed wearing my pieces. It was incredible, and that sort of feeling and that energy in the economy is just not the same as putting money into the hands of super big businesses. So I know that the $200 something that went into this dress, like for her time and her energy, to make the pattern, source the fabric, buy the fabric, bring back the fabric, to bring it to her studio, to show it up, to model it, to take the photos, edit the photos, post the photos, promote the photos, pack it up to ship, and then for it to finally arrive to my door. That's why these items are so expensive. So it's really not just the price of the piece itself, but it's all the time that goes into keeping a small business afloat. So please, please, please try to think about your local small business before purchasing some of your nicer pieces from a fast fashion clothing store. But yeah, that was my last 2 cents, and I will roll some behind the scenes clips. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. And third, how much I can